Hello, my dear goddesses. Today I want to talk to you about playing small. And some of you are new to that term. Playing big, go big. You might have heard of that too. Go big or go home. That's a good one. I like that one too. I like to come home. So I don't know how that works for me. But there's something very interesting that showed up in my life, and I want to create awareness around this for you as well. I personally had a life coach back in 2013, I think it was, maybe the end of 2012, early 2013, maybe January, right before I hired my own online business mentor to help me take my business to a global level, all that online marketing fun stuff. He asked me, Carrie, are you playing small? And I sat with that, but I don't think so. And then I stopped and thought about it. Okay. And we kind of went through some situations. I noticed that when I dropped my daughter off to school each morning before I went to work, I was dressed in corporate attire, which was a very fancy dress and high heels. Your hair is done. You've got all your favorite jewelry on. You're a powerful being. And when I would walk her to the school gate, I noticed that I would shrink myself down and look down to the sidewalk, holding her hand, because I didn't want the other moms to feel inferior by me because they were in their jammies. Some of them were, and I'm just as guilty now that I work from home as doing that. I've done that. They're in their jammies or yoga clothes, or maybe they're getting ready to go to the gym, or they grab the closest thing on them. They've got other little kids they're bringing with them, and they're in mommy mode, okay? And I've been there. But I didn't want them to feel somewhat insecure about how I felt, or that they felt less than because I showed up in my corporate attire as my powerful being. So yes, that's one instance. I would do this in other situations, in the work environment, or if I had a boss or a manager that felt intimidated by me, or even on a date. I've done this. If I feel like someone may feel intimidated by me, I will shrink my personality down to where I feel like I'm not going to step on any toes. I'm not going to be louder than life. My personality doesn't get to be big today. I'm going to be around a bunch of meek, quiet people that don't believe in glitzing and glamming themselves up, if you know what I mean. Kind of go there with me for a minute and see if this is you. And I want to create awareness with your situation, with how you are doing this. Now, this is where it gets tricky, guys. When you play small and come down to their level, you actually keep them there. They all stay small. But if you stay on your pedestal and you show them this power they get to have as well, you're giving them permission to shine brighter, be louder, be more into their personality instead of quietly hiding into that wallflower personality that's maybe at some point in their childhood they were squashed. That personality that happened to me. You can't be loud, you can't be talkative, you can't be so animated when you talk, Carrie. You can't. I was on stage 3 years in school in theater. I had to be louder than life. When anybody that's been on stage and acted in a play, they want you to over accentuate everything. It's not like camera acting. It's very different. You have to be loud and proud. Well, my personality is naturally that anyway. So I want you to just kind of go inward and think for a minute, are you playing small? Are you afraid of stepping on anyone's toes? Are you doing it at work, in your environment, in the community? Because honestly, you're not doing anyone any good playing small. And my coach at that time said, Carrie, you're not a sparrow. Stop flying with the sparrows. Go fly like an eagle that you're meant to be. And if you're that leadership type personality as well, and you find yourself shrinking, because we all aren't leaders, guys. You can't have all chiefs and no Indians out there. So I'm speaking to the leader type personalities that are finding themselves shrinking down and turning into a follower because, again, you're afraid of either not being liked, being accepted, you're afraid of rejection, you're afraid of hurting other people's feelings. I would even dress differently in high school because others would make fun of me because I chose to dress up every day in high school. I had a retail job at the malls when I first joined, so I was buying clothes like a crazy person every day. So watch your actions. Be the light. Allow others to also shine. Because when you shine as bright as you possibly can, you do give permission to others to shine as well. And can you imagine what a yummy place it would be on this planet if all of us shone as brightly as God created us to be? How beautiful is that? So please take that with all sincerity and love. Big hugs and big love. Hope you're having a fabulous day.